The SADC region is relatively known as stable among the AU regions and the decisiveness of leaders to act when necessary. A number of conflict resolution experts have praised the approach of dialogue and mediation with respect to sovereignty of member states and military intervention being the last resort. In 2009, the region acted swiftly against Madagascar following the military coup that saw a former DJ-turned-politician being installed as president.
The extraordinary summit suspended Madagascar from all community institutions and organs until the return of the country to constitutional normalcy with immediately effect.
4 years later and return of democratic elections, the island nation returned to the SADC fold.
The campaigns of various presidential elections is very civil. No intimidation, no incitements. And this is very, very encouraging. And we hope that that spirit will be carried over to post-election.
While the regional leaders were patting themselves on the back for peace in Madagascar, Mozambique was battling an anti-government insurgency by rebel grouping Renamo fighters. The 6-year conflict had led to thousands being displaced, but ultimately culminated in the signing of peace accord between President Filipe Nyusi and the leader of Renamo, Osofu Momade, in 2019.
The peace accord and signing of the peace pledge today are in line with the 50th anniversary solemn declaration of African Union, in which the heads of state and government pledged to silence the guns and end all wars by December 2020.
The implementation of the peace accord was, however, interrupted when insurgency hit the Cabo Delgado province, prompting the regional intervention through dialogue and militarily. To date, it is not clear whether the terrorist attacks are linked to Renamo, as jihadists continue to claim responsibility. Over the past weekend, SADC organ Troika members, Namibia, South Africa and Zambia met on the sidelines of the swearing-in of Lesotho's Prime Minister, Sam Matekane. The regional leaders tout the adoption of reforms in the kingdom as another success story.
The reforms contained in the draft omnibus bill lay the foundation for the future of Lesotho, the future of Basotho.
However, judging from the words of the chair of the organ at various occasions, there is still more work to be done in Lesotho, Eswatini, DRC, and Mozambique.
We have to stop these problems. Africa needs to develop. We don't have to fight wars, to maintain wars, instead of developing the country. So we have a tall order.
Mozambique situation is still a little bit tricky. We're dealing with that too. As a new chairperson, I'm now approaching them just to find out where are we, how can we go on. Eswatini is also a problem. The king wants to see me, so I have to see him too, to listen to his side. DRC is also another problem still that we can deal with, but anyway, it will not be easy. These countries have to take responsibility.
In line with the SADC Treaty and commitment to maintain regional stability, leaders agreed to the establishment of SADC Regional Counter-Terrorism Center during the 42nd Ordinary Summit in August this year. However, its structure, including the contribution of personnel, are still being finalized among the member states. Blanche Koreses, NBC News, Maseru, Lesotho.